For this series, I'll be building a competitive Lorcana deck, but with a twist. I'll start with buying an initial starter deck, and every week I'll be allowed to open 2 additional booster packs, and any cards I pull from those packs I will be allowed to add to my deck. Join me on this journey as I try and build the best Lorcana deck possible. Week 9, we're going to open our packs for the week and hopefully do well. Hopefully we get something good to use for the 1K tournament this weekend. I'll probably be heading to locals and the 1K at this week. Duke of Washington, Maleficent, Aladdin, Minnie Mouse, Friends. We already have 4, sadly. Tinkerbell, Mother Knows Best, Coconut Basket, Ariel. Oh, we could add another one, maybe. Sword of Truth, the Bodyguard Mickey Mouse, and Megara. Pretty cool. So we'll just put all that there. So yeah, I'll be probably going to locals to test out whatever I want to play for the weekend and then make any necessary changes. So we'll see how that goes. Vicious Betrayal, Donald Duck. He's got a sword. Pumbaa. Jafar. Oh, that might be good to have as another big hitter, honestly. Hook. Smash. Dragonfire. Good removal, just for not playing the color. Sven. Oh, Zeus. This might be pretty good, honestly. Oh my. Let's go. We could try to play Elsa, maybe. Oh. Loyal Friends. Okay, we'll definitely be rarity bumping this. Nice, nice. There's a good opening. We have some exciting things to look at for a deck list, so really excited for these two. And then this is going to be a nice rarity upgrade. But yeah, so I'll come back with the deck list in a bit, and I'll show you guys then. Alright, so we're going to do a quick deck profile before we head to locals. 3 Lilo, early Lore Generator, baits out, fire at the cannons and whatnot from steel character players. 3 Pascal, kind of same deal, but evasive early game can be really good. 3 Stitch, just the 2/2 variables is good for it. 4 Dr. Facilier to help trade with early characters, kind of a 2-for-1 in my, it's like how I like to see it. We're gonna do 3 Minnie Mouse, kind of same thing as Facilier, 2-for-1. 3 Biargus to help search for characters we need. 2 Yzma for deck manipulation off the top. Ursula's Cauldron to kind of act as a 3rd Yzma. 3 Friends on the other side to help draw 2. Another draw card, Maleficent. Ideally, I would want 4, so hopefully next week we can get another one. 3 Rafiki to help rush and get rid of characters like the Bodyguard Simba and whatnot. 3 Mickey Mouse, 2 Lore Generator, 3/3 is good. Maximus, he has the 3/3 stats, but also reducing your opponent's character's strength by 2 is good as well, in my opinion. That's why I have him in here still. 2 Aerial to help search for songs like Part of Our World and be our friends on the other side as well and be our guests and whatnot. 1 of the 3 cost Elsa, it's the only one we have, but this is going to be helpful to shift into the 8 cost Elsa. 3 Jafar to help hit big against the higher health guys. 3 Jetsim as a late game evasive. I'm going to test this out again, see how that works out. 2 Cinderella, just the 2 lore, and then also combos with Moana. 2 You Have Forgotten Me as hand disruption. 1 Jafar to hit big if we have a big hand, also 2 lore, and also he just has a big health. 1 4 cost Elsa, ideally it's meant to be this 3 cost, but just for now, just a shift. Hades to recover. Zeus as another Rafiki-like character to rush. 2 Moana to combo with our princess characters. Also 3 lore can be good for a final push. And 2 of the 8 cost Elsa as disruption, and also kind of the same idea. If she's on board and it's kind of a bit last push, we can use her to get 3 extra lore. So with that, I'll be seeing you guys at locals. So this time was another short locals. Round 1, I went against a Ruby Amber kind of Mulan centered deck. It was mainly, his goal was to control the board so he could start challenging my guys and being able to quest for big numbers, but I was able to out-tempo him. I won 2-1 against him. Round 2 was against a Ruby Amethyst player, the control deck, and he just saw all of his board wipes and whatnot, and I couldn't keep up, so I just lost. Then the last round, I went against Amber Amethyst Mirror. I had more tempo than them, and also I was just able to keep my big removal and guys on board, so I won that one. And so hopefully with this, I kind of like the list. I may want to change some things up before the 1K, but I'll see you guys then. Well, we made it to the shop. Overslept, so I can't really change my deck list from locals. I meant to do it yesterday, but I forgot. So now let's just head to the tournament and hope for the best. Alright, so for the 1K, it went okay. I learned what the deck needs, so that's always a good thing. I got to play against some higher experienced players, so that's always cool too. Got to learn some neat interactions with my deck. Round 1, we hit Ruby Amethyst, the one control deck I didn't want to see. Game 1, he board wiped me, and I couldn't recover. Game 2, he out-tempoed me. I couldn't remove his evasive characters like Goofy and whatnot, so there was that. Going into round 2, I was kind of a little discouraged, but I tried to keep my head high, see how well I could do, and I went against an Amethyst Emerald deck. I had never really gone against that combination before. Game 1, my opponent had a lot of big lore characters, and I couldn't draw any outs to them. Then I proceeded to reverse 2-0 them. In game 2, I was able to draw a lot of my cards and saw my big hitters like Elsa and whatnot, and Elsa actually helped me win that game. Then game 3, I had a lot of early game momentum with my evasives, and I had double Elsa for the win at the end, so I essentially set up a checkmate to where I froze 2 of her characters, put down another Elsa, and then from there they couldn't remove enough characters for me to not win the game. So after that, I'm 1-1. Going into round 3, I went against an Amber Ruby, which was a little new to me. Game 1, my opponent just saw a lot of removal and had bigger characters than me. Game 2, I had really good early tempo, and the Cauldron helped me be able to stack my deck to see a lot of my disruption cards, such as You Have Forgotten Me. And thankfully I made them run out of Be Prepared, so I was able to play that game a little more recklessly. Game 3, he just had a lot of early advantage,
and I was able to remove those, and I proceeded to have more advantage, but he saw his be prepared, and then after that I couldn't really keep up with his tempo. Round 4 was another ruby amethyst, and I just really got blown out. Game 1, my opponent had multiple mirrors to draw and multiple be prepareds. And then game 2, he had a lot of lore reduction cards, so I couldn't keep up. Round 5 was against Sapphire Amber. Both games, he just had a lot of removal, like Hades and whatnot, and was able to ramp up too quickly for me to keep up. So sadly, I only ended with 1 win in the 1K, but as mentioned earlier in the video, I got to learn a lot and got to play against more experienced players as me, so that's always a good learning point for me, and learning in person over online is always a good thing. So even though I didn't do so hot, I was able to learn a lot and got to meet some great people as well. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.